Yeah, just nothing to do. Give me a land. So we'll see. He's playing red, so he's playing bolt. So I can't just toss Brazen Borrower out. Okay, can't counter that. So he's probably playing Reclamation. So we'll see where he's at here. We will. Ooh. I'm gonna let this resolve, and I'm gonna do it because I need to have a counterspell in hand for Reclamation. Reclamation wins him this game. He could be just playing Scapeshift as well, but I don't know that for a fact. If he's on Reclamation, I have to have Counterspell up. Him having the Expressive Iteration in his graveyard gives me that edge. I can Brazen Borrower here. Okay, I think he's playing probably Scapeshift. Entered the Exile Zone, so he's going to play that. Alright. Well, I need to kill him immediately then. Not countering that is not necessarily the worst thing in the world either. So we're going to kill this. Or we're going to play this. He's on 6-turn clock. He has to beat me in 6 turns. Now, because we are not playing... I'm not playing any land destruction in this deck. So we have to kill him. So Scapeshift cannot resolve. These Fatal Pushes are garbage. So these are 2 dead cards in my hand. So I wish this was untapped because I would put this in play immediately. Maybe they're not dead cards. I can Vortex it. I can also tuck it next turn. Okay, so we'll let this hit. If he tries to do something sneaky here, I'll bounce it. If not, yeah, like this. See if he does something crazy. Because he can just replay this. Is that what I want, though? I can do that, and then... See, I can't even pitch these to subtleties. I think... Because I'm going to take 1, 2... I'm going to take at least 1 hit off this. Because he can do this in response. So I might as well take my hit now. Man, if I had this 4th land, things would be different. A little bit. This is not what I want to be countering. Well, yeah, we'll counter it. I have to trust my deck. So, because next turn I can subtlety this back to the top of his library, or on his turn. So he'll take 3 more damage. So he'll go to 11. I'll do that subtlety, hit him for 6. He'll go to 5, and then he dies the next turn. So if I get a fetch land, then I can kill this in response to the triggers. So yep. See what he grabs here. Okay, another Temur. Surprised he's playing more than... Well, I guess not. The cycling is relevant. Alright. Oh, yeah. So, we'll see how much permission he's playing main board. I'm assuming he's playing... The only thing he's playing main board is going to be... Cavern of Souls. Maybe not. If he's not playing, he might not be playing Prime Time. So he might be playing the Wish variant. See where he puts it. More than likely he's going to put it on top, unless he has another one in hand for whatever reason. Puts it on the bottom, so... I mean, if you have Scapeshift here, he just wins, so... Yeah, see... Dumb. So. All right. Thought seizes come in. The pushes are semi-okay. Snares are maybe not. Vortex, no. There's better things. Brutality's fine. We want to get ahead. Stay there. Oh. I'll take out 2 pushes. And the brutality... brutality is just to take stuff out of his hand. Snares are good, though. Stops a lot of his stuff. He's playing Iteration and he's playing Growth Spiral. So these 2 will have relevance. Alright, we'll go with that. That's always good. Mulligan to 6. Go to 5. But that'd be nice. I'd rather him go to 5 next game though. That would help a lot. Look at all this crap. I got the snare for that. Not too worried about that. And the dispute. The dispute might be the worst part of this all. Because I can play my Blossom and so he shouldn't be able to play anything this turn. I'll probably toss the counterspell since I know he's playing a lot of 2-drops after seeing the Remand. And yep. Don't want to, but this puts me in a position to be able to start my board and hopefully I just draw more counter spells. So that's really what I need. Just keep him off doing anything. That is not exactly what I needed, but if he dryads, then it'll be nice because I have a fetch, so. So he has fire and ice. He'll probably use fire on my fairies. Which is fine. I'm just going to have to take that hit. So. But he probably doesn't want to. He'll probably try to ice something. Probably a land here. So, kind of okay with that. So. Ooh. So he has Remand, he has Fire and Ice in hand. Do I stop the ramp instead? Yeah, we'll stop the ramp. So. I have a lot of draws, a lot of Snapcaster chances here. So Sure. Nice. That's pretty much what I want. So I can counter the remand that I know of. So I only know that one card in his hand. So. Yep. So he only has 3 or 4 turns to live. So he'll go to 12, then 9, then 4, then 5. Well, 4, then 0. Well, 5, then 0. So. And that I'm really surprised. Like, oh, I guess I'm not super surprised that he didn't use fire on this. But he probably should have. He gives him a couple more turns to live. He may remand this too. And if he does, then we just kind of go with it. So, much rather hold up. Force a negation. Well, I guess not. Hold up spell snare. So. Another snap. Cool. Alright. If I see something I really, really like, I will... I mean, I could Thoughtseize twice this turn, but probably won't. His deck runs off of Dryad. If he doesn't have a Dryad, I don't think he can win. He probably can win, but it's harder. His land, his mana base is not set up, I think, for that. So. There's the Scapeshift, double land. So. And then he dies next turn if he doesn't do anything. And this is why he should have fired instead of iced. So. I mean, he's lucky enough to be playing the card in general, so in his deck to be able to support it and to, you know, you might as well utilize it against, you know, low to the ground. Well, not low to the ground, but you know what I mean. So he has another land. I win next turn. Yeah. Grab an island, then we'll grab a swamp. So yep. So, on the draw. So I think because everything is based around that Dryad, I think Echoing Truth gains a lot of points here. So Fatal Push, I still need to respect it. I need to be able to do it. So I think I just don't want to do too much to where I don't have anything else going on. V-Click's fine. I think V-Click is... It doesn't stop the combo. That's my only problem with it. And I have to beat him other ways. So could Rona's Vortex just be better? I think so. Yeah, I take it out of his hand, but... And it's probably fine on the play. It's just not too slow. And this is the bad thing about V-Click. I'm taking out with a semi-decent matchup. So... Murder Strider's fine. The life gain off this is actually relevant. Go +1. Or Sprite. We'll go down 1 Sprite. Dress down could be fine too. I think search is too slow here. So we'll go with that. Okay. Keep this. We can keep him off some stuff. So. Talk about the trifecta. Yep. I gotta keep him off that. So keep him off curve. Even though I can subtlety, I mean, I don't want to pitch a card to it necessarily. I don't want to be down that card. So question is, do I want to drain him? I think I just make him discard. If I had another card that I just didn't care about, then I'd do it. Yep. By Scapeshift. So, and now if he fetches, I could kill his Dryad. So, but he needs another. Another card in his graveyard. Alright. Not really happy, but we'll go with it. If he puts another spell in his graveyard, I'll kill this Dryad. So maybe I just have to bounce it, but I have no way to deal with it. That's the other problem. Bounce it and then subtlety it. Maybe that was the play. Because I start taking Valakut triggers now. So I'll take my one. So alright, I'm gonna bounce it and then subtlety it next turn. Probably should have done that last turn. So, and then I could start hitting right now for it. But in this case, if he has a remand in hand or something, I can at least spell snare it. So I do have good reason not to do that. So top or the bottom? Put on top. Okay, cool. Cool, I can counter it. This is going to work out great. Because this will go to the graveyard, and then I can draw into the lock